right, everyone, we are back here at Power Up with Pride 2023, and we now have even more Sonic. We're now going to do a Tails two-way race between Matoi and Risuruuu. And then afterwards, we'll have that big race that you all were so generous in helping us meet. But are you all ready for more Sonic and also more non-binary Goose?
I love the Goose.
We love Goose.
He's just waddling there. I've not gotten to see the Goose yet, but I am seeing the Goose and I love it. Goose %. The answer is yes, by the way. The answer is yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Because we had a big shift in people. Some people had to bounce, some people stuck around. I did just want to say thank you to Shovelclaw. Shovel is running in a few different events this weekend, we just found out. So Shovel is going to go take a nap, and then it should be back for, did you say Super Kiwi got met?
Yes, it did.
Super Kiwi got met!
Let's go!
You can check more, if you enjoy Shovelclaw's content, you can get more of that when Super Kiwi is. Yay. But we have a slightly different couch now, if the couch would like to introduce themselves.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
I'm Nim from the previous race. I'm still here, and I can speak. Hi. Next.
Hi, I'm Silver Sheep. I am also still here, and I'm still the official, unofficial Sonic speedrunner.
Excellent. And then I'm still Risuruuu, and Matoi should still be Matoi, right?
I am indeed still Matoi, except now I am Matoi with my hair tied back.
I'm actually just a goose.
Oh, so you're the Goose.
I'm the goose. I'm the goose's best friend.
Let's go.
We're in cahoots with each other.
All right, well, Miss Goose, are you ready?
We're going to strategically raise funds for the Trevor Project.
Yeah.
Exclamation point donate, by the way.
Yes, please. Matoi, I see that you managed to sneak in a donation before we got started.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Do you want me to read it, or should you read it?
You go for it.
Pride Matoi here. It's an honor running this game with the most lovely people in the Sonic Adventure DX community. Huge shout outs to them, our commentators, and Sayseer Events, to our host and our reviewer. This game is very special to me, and I'm always happy to represent it here. So thank you.
Yeah. All right. With that,
let's get going.
I am ready. Are you ready, Matoi?
I am very ready.
All right. I'll count down.
Sure, go for it.
Sure. All right.
Go for it, friend.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Yeah, this is Tails' story. Tails is a fox, and like any fox, he can fly. That's gonna be the main gimmick of this. Basically, first we pick up an upgrade which makes him fly faster, just like in real life. And then we are ready to go.
Gotta get
Right.
to the train.
Yeah, gotta crawl through the sewer to make yourself faster. That's how it works. Yeah, but where Tails also starts out with a boss fight. It's Egg Hornet, and this guy is really hard. This is like the main, like one of the main reset points on Tails' story usually. So this guy, Egg Hornet, he like usually comes down for an attack. He does kind of like a drill into the ground, and you can get 3 hits on him at once. But with Tails, it is very hard to do. You have to chain like a lot of jump cancels. So you have to press A and B and A and B very quickly in a row, in a particular rhythm, while holding a particular direction, while being in a particular position. It is very difficult to hold him down. And getting this one cycle, like one of the hardest tricks in Tails' story.
Oh.
Risa got a double hit. Very nice.
I will never do that again.
You can say this boss is very particular.
Hey, got both 2 cycles. That's awesome.
Wow, GG.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
really good. Yeah, again, this joke is this boss is nothing to joke at. I meant to say.
This boss is a joke.
And yeah, next up, we're making more use of Tails' flight ability by flying past everything in this level. There's a couple of like kill planes you have to maneuver past, but they're just using like the skybox and the timer basically as visual cues to know where to go.
Further proof that walls and, in this case, even floors are just merely suggestions.
Yeah, this is like one of those levels, you know, when you have a level design where it's like it starts at the top and then goes all the way down, you know what's gonna happen. Especially when you have a character that can fly, but that even happens without flight ability, so like you just know what's gonna happen. If you design a level like this, that's what's gonna happen.
It just cracks me up. Sorry. What cracks me up is so Tails' stories, you'll see that he's always racing Sonic. So it's sort of like a friendly competition in a way. And then, you know, Sonic's just always like, oh, come on, Tails. And then like Tails goes the different direction. It just cracks me up.
So, casino is Tails doesn't actually get to play in the casino because he's a child. So he just goes into the sewer in the trash and has to play in the trash. But there are different ways to clip out of here and just fly directly to the end. And we actually saw both runners here do 2 different ways, which is really cool. So Risuruuu went for like the more safer strat, where you go a bit forward into the wind stream and then just clip out at a precise seam. And Matoi landed on top of like an air duct, like right at the beginning, and clipped out there. So that's really cool seeing both these clips. Speaking of clips, both runners here are trying to clip through the tunnel to skip the ice dome that you usually need to unlock this level.
Oh my god.
The ceiling has such a janky collision. I don't know what's going on there.
Honestly, like, your guess is as good as mine.
This has never happened before.
No, this has.
Nope. Just had to say it, you know?
Yeah.
Had to get it in there.
The classic.
Come on, Tails.
Meanwhile, Matoi has moved on and is now playing SSX.
Yes.
I need to just get... I'm up here now.
It's just go fast.
Yeah,
I
once
swear if
we're
I
both
fall.
in ice cap, though, you're gonna see some strat differences.
I need to, like... Ow.
Oh, goodness.
I think the walls heard us talking crap about them.
I'm in here.
Revenge of the walls.
I don't know what's happening on your end.
Oh, that was all right.
Oh, you found the inside. That's awesome. Congrats.
I'm glad you made your way inside. The hidden ice cave.
While that was unfortunate, that
Hidden
was
palace,
incredibly
if you will.
enjoyable.
Do it for the content.
Yeah, so ice cap is basically just snowboarding. There are the most important tricks here is like on some ramps there's something you can do called a super jump, where you basically kind of oh, Risu is going for the clip. Let's go. So there's also clips here, but yeah, okay, one attempt at it and then continue, that's fair. That clip is very finicky. You can clip through the wall and skip a section of the level, but it's like very precise. And the visual cue is not very good, so yeah, fair to give it a shot. But yeah, the super jumps is basically like you sort of manip the way the game tries to apply the animation of like doing the tricks of the ramps, and if you do that at a weird speed and angle, it just kind of shoots you way further than intended. That's something you can do, but yeah, for the most part, this is just like just snowboarding. We all love snowboarding, right? It's really cool.
The butt rock.
Never done it myself, but it always looks cool.
My sister's gone snowboarding, but I've never gone snowboarding.
I used to snowboard a lot, but I just don't have time anymore. Also, I don't have snow, so.
Did your sister do super jumps?
It requires snow.
I don't know. She did go snowboarding in Japan though, which sounds very cool. Up in Aomori.
That's awesome.
That sounds really cool. Both figuratively and literally.
Matoi, are you, I don't know, are you fighting Chaos or are you,
I am
Sky?
fighting the 4th water monster, yes.
Yeah, I hope everyone just was ready for more chaos. Because obviously we
Yes.
didn't get enough in our life.
More chaos, less control.
This fight is exactly the same as Knuckles in that it's long and it is tedious and it is waiting.
It is one phase shorter though. It's like 15 seconds less, and it's more easier to avoid the bad attacks that lose you time. So it's ultimately less annoying, but it still just keeps you waiting. So
Yeah. Tales' story is kind of like, I don't want to say it's easy mode, but like it's kind of designed with that in mind, I guess.
yeah, the speed run is very difficult
Yes,
doing that well, but
speedrun
it
is
is
not easy
intended to be like an easy mode. It has like a lot of like shorter versions of stages and puzzles to other categories.
This is the only music I have different in the entire game. Is my Sky Chase.
I put mine back to vanilla.
I was thinking about it, and then I was just like, you know what? This is boring. Like, this music's just kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
What
Well,
don't
I
you
mean-
like about
I also got the vanilla files from you, so I'm just
It's true.
trusting that you did everything.
No, I changed everything to Windy Valley, don't worry.
Okay.
So Sky Chase is a wonderful auto scroller, and you just push up to the right and you just kind of hang out.
It's the hardest stage in the game. You have to, like, focus the entire time.
Yeah, it's actually
You say
amazing that
that,
you're able
but-
to commentate and do this stage, Matoi.
It might look easy, but Matoi is actually like frame perfect tied with the world record right now.
Let's see if
This
Risuruuu
would
can
be
get the frame
probably-
perfect positioning too.
All right, I'll try. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
After that ice key skip, whatever that was, I don't know.
But real talk, as long as we're both going into Sky Chase now, it would be a
Yes.
great time for donations.
Well, let me take a look. I know we were trying really hard to see if people would like to donate for Froggy. Oh, we do have a donation. $5 from Rhythm Badge. She says, had to donate during the Tails race because Risu and Matoi have been my inspiration and absolute best friends of this community. Someday, I hope to join you both for an event. I love you both so much. In our wild world today, a little empathy goes a long way. We need more kindness in the world. We're all human beings at the end of the day, after all. Oh, that's so sweet.
Heart
Thank you,
emoji.
Rhythm.
Thank you, Rhythm. Appreciate you.
I would like to point out there's another one of these in like 2 minutes. So if now
Yeah.
would be the perfect moment to donate to have some filler for the next Sky Chase. So
I
just throwing that out there.
I want that $5 Froggy train.
Yeah.
Well, we still have to do Big the Cat story.
You do.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be done. No, you're not. You have to go fishing.
All right, if we get $10 more, I'll go for the first insta catch.
I'm always going for Insta Catch.
Look, I'm not that seasoned, okay?
Once you run Big Story, it changes you.
my cat is still a kitten.
Big the Kid.
Oh.
Okay, but have you?
Make me think he was where he was a kitten.
Okay, but have
Oh,
you
he
seen?
was a chonky little lad.
It was like the fat cat in 14.
No, all I want
Like,
now. Can we please have Sonic babies, like how there's Muppet babies?
Oh my
There
gosh.
kind of is in the Archie comics, but this didn't exist.
Say, I would not be surprised if I would not be surprised if you told me anything happened in the Archie comics. You could tell me anything happened in that continuity, and I'd be like,
Oh my gosh.
"Yep, sounds canon to me."
Did you know Big the Cat has a brother named Smalls and he's in prison?
This is. I can also
This
say
is-
that
I believe
this.
Actually canon. I
This
I
is-
said that Matoi didn't believe me, and then they looked it up.
This is
And then they're
something
like, "Oh."
that you said during Badlix's Hotfix All Stories, and I looked it up in post editing and was like,
This
she
is
wasn't
real.
kidding.
Yeah.
Like this is a real thing, and
Speaking
he
of Big
just
the Cat.
has this relationship with Scourge.
Yes, in
that is
prison.
very tongue in cheek. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. Wait, I was like, oh my gosh, am I going the wrong way? No, you're not. You have to go to Sand Hill, you silly goose.
Yeah, now if you've seen snowboarding, now we're sandboarding.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
a switch is it could sandboard.
Yeah,
on
Matoi
the
just got
Switch.
through it. Risuruuu is about to do it now. There's a clip in here to skip like the very slow anime. Oh, that was the fastest clip into that I've ever seen.
Oh, it's-
Holy shit. That was incredible.
Let's go.
Anyways, yeah, this is like snowboarding, but sandier. This is actually very hard to control. Like this,
I hate this.
This snowboard reacts very weirdly to every like bump and like apex and polygon you go over on the floor. Like especially getting through these narrow passages is really awkward. But it takes a lot of practice to reliably not get stuck on the wall and lose 20 seconds and lose your mind. Oh, the right side. Oh, that's scary. Oh god. Okay, you made it through. That's impressive.
That is
Good
the
job.
best sandhill I have ever done in my entire life, and it will
Let's
never
go.
happen again.
It's the goose energy.
It's big goose energy.
Let's go.
BGE, big goose energy. NB goose energy.
Exactly.
NPGE.
To
Non-binary
answer-
goose energy.
To answer chat as someone who lives out in the desert, it is something that totally does happen. And Scala is already ahead of me on that. Thank you.
It's a whole article about sandboarding from the National Park Service.
Oh my goodness. I'm back in Sky Chase.
Oh, I had a lore question.
More.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it said the 7 Chaos Emeralds are servers, like during that cutscene that we kind of flash through.
Oh.
So are the emeralds the internet?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the servers
Why
are the
not?
7 chaos.
There's the
Chaos is
7
power.
data centers.
Okay.
Power enriched by your router.
By your ISP. The Master Emerald is your router.
See, your first problem
see-
was asking Sonic fans to explain Sonic lore.
That's okay. That's
You know-
okay.
They hired someone recently specifically to
lore expert.
be a lore expert. Like
Yep.
this is a real thing. Somebody is hired right now by Sega
Yeah,
as a Sonic
so-
lore expert.
I won't spoil anything, but I have reason to believe that this job has kind of been a very, very real thing, because Frontiers tries to connect every past mainline game together.
Yes.
I won't say how, but there's certain things where if one thing seemed like it was retconned, this is now how it makes sense.
Yeah, they
And
do.
why there's inconsistencies.
It's bananas how they manage. Like, the things they reference are like the last things that would be on your bingo chart. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that sort of stuff. But then again, I am like a Final Fantasy and a Kingdom Hearts fan, so like
Yep.
yeah, I understand the
Same.
twisty, turny, timey-wimey lore.
Oh yeah.
Very tiny aside, because it's related to this, I am a 14 player, and I've been playing 16, and I am trying to connect all the dots about how 16 takes place in the same world as Final Fantasy 14. I am convinced.
Ooh.
Stay tuned for
That
more
is
conspiracy
intriguing.
theories from the couch.
and I am baby on 14 right now. Sheep is helping me. be
My
on.
wonderful little sprout.
Yes.
Can't wait for the Wimpin' Bell.
His name is Ritsuya Pemper, and he was born in a Dr. Pepper factory, and he doesn't like words with double letters. So that's why he
does
can't
this-
say pepper.
This canonically makes sense to Risu's actual life. Like, what in... Okay.
Do you want to know the name of my Viera, the bunny?
Please.
His name is Lockwood Bunyan Rings.
I... Cream somewhere is upset.
It's really funny you said that because like I briefly started the game and it was like, make sure you put your real name down. And then she's like, are you sure this isn't a silly alias? I'm like, it was very, I got called out.
Oh my gosh.
So Matoi is in Skydeck now, and you'd think that platforming with a character that can fly would be easy.
No.
But this level is the proof that it's not. Like, there's so many specific jumps and movements that you have to do, and also like the way you manage your flight while covering a long distance is pretty tricky. Like, it's very easy to like mismanage your flight and suddenly you don't have enough distance and you just die. This is very, very hard level.
Yeah, but when you string it together, it looks incredible.
Yeah, that was a very solid Skydeck.
Very good. I had to remind myself that, yeah, you did get the rhythm badge. Like, I was like, do I have that? Yeah, I do. I had to get that.
It's required.
It is.
Required upgrade. Just like the
Can
warrior
you
feather,
beat-
except the warrior feather is not used.
Can you beat Sonic without any upgrades? No. No, you can't. Actually,
Not the whole game.
no. Whoa,
Fun
whoa,
fact,
whoa, whoa,
Dark
whoa,
Story. Oh,
There was
Dark
like,
Story in SA2, Shadow doesn't grab any upgrades in the run.
That is true.
there was like a weird collision that I couldn't go through, and that I goofed.
Yeah,
made me
Skydeck will do that to you. Yeah,
It's
anyways,
true.
Matoi just went through, going through Speed Highway, which is kind of like a similar deal as Skydeck, but like easier, because, I don't know, everything is further apart and you have like better time to react to stuff. There's a lot more open space, so a lot easier to consistently maneuver through. Yeah, it's kind of the same deal as most levels with Tails. You just kind of fly past everything as much as you can. But we are now getting into the final boss. I'm not sure what strats Matoi is gonna do here. Okay, so yeah, there was an animation skip there. So there's a weird thing. The devs left a debug function in this boss for some reason, where if you press the Y button on the Xbox 360 controller, you can skip like the animation the boss is currently on. And if you do that on the correct timings, you can save time with that. If you do it on the wrong timings, you soft lock. So you have to know what you're doing to do that. On top of that, as you see right now, the hitbox of this boss is incredibly bad. Or maybe I just don't understand it. That's also possible. And Tails' hitbox is also really weird. So I never know, like, when you jump into him, if you're gonna hurt him or if he's gonna hurt you. It's a surprise. Anyways, Matoi is done. GG.
GG. I'm
GG.
heading in there.
So,
Getting in there.
fun fact, that was 2 seconds away from my PB.
Yo.
Yo, let's go.
Like, oh my gosh.
Great job, Matoi.
Yeah, my PB is a 1940 IGT, and I got a 1942.
Yo.
I don't know what's been going on with Tails, but I've been feeling it.
You've been kind of on a roll, like, all around with like personal bests and stuff, so however much that wants to stick with you, like, just ride it.
It's pretty good.
Yes. I want to do some Beyblades.
Yeah, I forgot to say time, my bad. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. I got you. I got you.
Thank you. I was like so focused on the fact that, wow, this has PB potential. Like,
No, that's where you should be focused.
oh my gosh. I was just kind of in disbelief because I PB'd like 3 times in the last month.
Boom,
like, in this
time.
category. Let's go.
GG.
GG.
Nice job.
While I am, sub a minute. Let's go. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah. While I am very upset with the ice key skip issue, that was actually hilarious. So I will take
You still
that.
sub 21 with that in mind. Like,
Yeah, like that wasn't, and I didn't get the ice key or ice cap skip. So yeah, it was Sandhill. It was Sandhill that helped me.
Sandhill.
Yeah, GG. Thank you, Nim and Sheep. And Scala, thank y'all for being here. Oh my god, we still have to.
Yeah, you still have to do
Big.
big.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we still
God,
got
Big
big.
the cat.
People paid for big.
They did, and I'm
Big
not
the
gonna like.
cat.
Liz, I
The moment of
understand.
realization.
As an artist and hashtag content creator, I need to give the people what they paid for. All right, I'm gonna
Can you
reset.
imagine living in a world where you forgot about Big the cat?
I could not live in that world. I think I finished. Did I add? Yes. All right, I'm good. All right, that should be a big file. I have to switch my camera, don't I? That's okay. I'll do it when I hop in there.
I'm gonna use my Gamma file.
Actually, I'm just gonna go into Sonics real quick to change my camera.
Oh yeah, what camera do we start with big? I think it's free. I don't remember. I'm probably gonna switch it anyway into Sewer.
I do all of Big Story in auto.
Wait, did I delete the other file? Oh, I did. What do you know? I need files. Let me
We
check
are
that real quick.
professionals, allegedly.
For people in
Allegedly.
chat who may not know, Big the Cat's story is just a bunch of fishing minigames.
Yeah.
He has to reunite with his friend Froggy over and over and over and over.
Big literally, he's just like, my friend's so Froggy, we're not gonna have the whole story, so I'm gonna give you the TLDR while we're setting up. So, Froggy finds a Chaos Emerald. Froggy likes shiny things. Froggy eats Chaos Emerald. And then, I don't remember if this happens before or after, there's like a little puddle of chaos, that big water creature. Froggy also eats that, so that's why he has that weird tail. Very, very unfrog-like. So, Froggy's possessed, to say the least. And
Great way to put it.
yeah, and Big's just like, oh, my friend, I have to save my friend. So he's like, all right, and he goes and he fishes for his friend, and then he gets his friend, and the friend jumps out and goes to the next place, and Big's just like, where are you going? Because he's Big the cat, and then like Gamma kidnaps the frog, and it's just, Big is just so confused. He's just like, why does everyone want my little pollywog pal? And then I'm
It's a
very
lot.
tired. I'm very tired.
That was a very good summary.
Thank you. It's
you all-
Big's having a day.
Yeah, Big's just having a day. Do you all want to count us in then? So
Are you?
we're all good on our side, on the tech
Okay.
side.
Okay. Are you, Matoi? Are you ready? I don't know if you reset your camera. If you're at the menu.
I did. I am ready.
Okay. I have to hold on. I just gotta be like, am I? All right. I'm good. I'm like, I gotta go into big mode.
Perfect, my friend. Let's
Big
go.
Risuruuu. Big Risuruuu. I'm big.
I guess I'm
Alright.
Moggy then.
Help. I counted down Tails. Would you like to count down Big Story, Matoi?
Absolutely. So if
you.
you are ready for the big story race, I want to see some frog emotes in chat. Any frog emotes you have, even if it's a frog emoji, like, feel free.
Frogs.
Show us the frog.
Frogs.
Show us the frog.
We're gonna do it on go
Okay.
as well. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. So this is big. He's
The
kind of
cat.
big.
In case you missed
And
it.
he's a cat.
So a lot of Big's movement is going to be jumping because he has the, what is with my camera? I had like a bad load or something. Am I on? Why did it reset to free? Okay, well, that explains that. Anyway, Big has the, what's the word I'm looking for? Slowest moving speed of all of the characters. So jumping and floating is faster. Kind of like Amy, but lower than that. But he's doing his best. He's doing his best. All right, you gonna get insta catch?
I don't want to explain what just happened.
So
Don't worry
is
about it. It's
Instacat?
fine.
So I failed to get it, but it is a it's like a 1 or 2 frame window. So if you hit both of the camera buttons simultaneously after you've casted a line, it just automatically reels in the line. So it's a very quick way to, instead of like, reeling everything in, to just get your line back. And if you do that at like the same frame where Froggy is about to like interact with the line, it will actually pull Froggy instantly too big and you get a catch. So you don't have to go through all of that reeling in and the meter or anything like that. It saves a tremendous amount of time if it can be executed well.
Yeah,
but it's amazing.
the slowest part about like the fishing is like the reeling in minigame, basically. So you want to either skip that with a frame perfect trick, but that's really hard. Most people do that only like once, if even that. And then for the levels where you don't do it, you basically want to make sure your own position and your position of the lure and your position of Froggy is optimized to have an as short of a line as possible. So you'd rather like walk a bit further into the stage to make sure you're standing in front of Froggy, so that the line is very short, rather than saving the time and just throwing the lure early. Which is what you would do if you would instant catch, because then it skips the whole distance anyways. But since we don't do instant catch every time, we typically go close to Froggy and then throw the lure.
Yeah, we should probably make note, Froggy will spawn in the same locations every time. So you don't have to, it's not like Knuckles' Emerald Pieces where those are all randomly generated. Froggy will always be in the same place every time. So once you know where he's at, you can do that every single time. There is a tiny bit of RNG though. There are different levels of the water where Froggy can be. So there's like low, medium, high. There's really no way to like prepare for that. You just got to make sure you know where he's at, and again, try and cast as short a line as possible. Ideally, you would like him to be as close to the surface as possible. Whatever is going to, result in you having the shortest fishing line for getting the train big.
Yeah, there is still the RNG like on the reeling mini game itself, because like Froggy can either be very cooperative and come in immediately, or he can choose
violence.
Yeah, choose violence and just waste your time if you get unlucky. So there's still a lot of RNG involved in this run, even if Froggy spawns in relatively consistent positions.
Oh, whoa. Froggy has been relatively cooperative. Oh, no, never mind. I spoke too soon. It's like, Froggy's been really good for me. No, he hasn't. It was a ruse. And now Froggy gets kidnapped by Gamma.
Hi, Gamma. Bye, Gamma.
Big's just like, where'd my frog go? Why's everyone taking my frog?
What the frog doing?
I have a question about Big.
I have an answer about Big.
Is it a big question?
It is. Okay, what type of footwear is Big actually wearing? Are those sandals or are those Crocs?
Those are probably Croc sandals.
Okay. Okay, because I was trying to figure out, like, looking at some of the renders, I'm like, is that a sandal? Is that a Croc? Because if it's a sandal, then he has no toes.
No Sonic characters have toes. There are I don't know. There's canon photos of Amy wearing like flip-flops, and she doesn't have any like toes. That's
Same
my
with
argument.
Tails. So in the games, at least, they all have blob feet.
Yes.
This is upsetting.
You don't need toes to go fast.
Is that the actual secret?
Although, okay, I guess the Sonic movie
secret
kind
is
of
only
retcons
Eggman has
that, though.
toes.
Yeah.
Why do you think Eggman keeps failing?
I mean, the Sonic Twitter has been at war with several people and companies asking to see Sonic's feet.
It's true.
There's a tweet.
I didn't know I was wandering into such controversy.
Welcome to the Sonic fandom.
Hey, you just saw both go through through Hot Shelter, which once again a hard level, and this is the only level for Big that actually has platforming. So there's this jump over the floating platform you can do, and then you have to activate a switch to get the water into the stage. Yeah, that's basically it. And
Gonna run! Look at me! I can move!
oh, nice. Yeah, that you're not supposed to be able to move during the cutscene where the monorail comes in, but I think if you hit the monitor after activating the monorail, right? Yeah, then you can move during it.
Yeah, it's a minuscule time save, if at all.
And now Risuruuu is going into the final boss of Big, which
The only boss of Big.
The only boss of Big, which is once again Chaos 6, who we've seen in Knuckles, but instead of fighting him, we fish in him or something. So Froggy is in the boss, and we have to fish
I'm gonna die.
Inside the boss.
I don't like those verbs.
Here we go.
So
Okay,
this
time
boss-
is coming up for me when I touch the airplane. Boom.
GG.
Let's go.
So this boss can take like only a couple seconds, like under 10 seconds, but sometimes you just kind of get unlucky and he just like jumps or tail whips at you, and whenever he does anything, like you just get screwed over, kind of like
Yeah, it's not fun.
you just kind of gotta hope he doesn't do anything.
Alright, looks like I'm delayed. Matoi, you're probably at Chaos.
Yeah, I just got here.
Yeehaw. I love that goose.
Yeehaw. Will Chaos jump? That is the question. Thank
But if you
God.
jump first.
Why? Anyway, let's try this again.
You got.
Oh, he jumped this time. Sad.
Oh,
He jumped twice. What is this?
the real frog is Chaos 6. Ooh, ooh.
I'm gonna
Okay,
be
we're
just
on
under
it.
the S.
Let's go.
Time.
GG.
GG.
This is why we set it to 9.
Yeehaw. Yee, and I
Yeehaw.
cannot stress this enough. Haw.
We saved Froggy.
Let's go.
Thank you for donating for Big's story. I hope chat enjoyed the cat. That was fun.
The cat, the frog, the fishing in places where you shouldn't be fishing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess my title or my credits are rolling. There are upgrades for Big. You can get extra lures, and I think there's another rod that you can get as well, but we don't need them.
Yeah, it's funny because when you begin Big Story, the first cutscene, he's just on top of an upgrade.
'cause it's
There's one
it's
underneath his
in-game.
bed.
All of the game cutscenes are rendered like in-game, so like it's the same world. So he's sleeping on top of this lure upgrade.
It's very silly.
It's very silly. All right.
He doesn't have a tail anymore.
Oh yeah, that's the sad part. He does lose the tail after
Being
chaos.
possessed.
Chaos is removed.
After he becomes dehydrated. Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for this amazing amount of Sonic content. It
Yeah.
was
Oh my gosh.
absolutely.
Thank you for accepting us.
Oh, it was wonderful. Wonderful. We're happy to have y'all. And of course, thank you as well earlier to Nimputs and Shovel Claws for the first part of all of our Sonic block. But we are going to be moving into another classic gaming block. We have some Mega Man up for y'all, which I know is very exciting.
Let's go.
Let's
Another
go.
blue boy.
Another
Yes.
blue boy. Yeah, so thank you to Power Up with Pride. Thank you, chat, for all of the donations. It's to Get Big Story, of course, and then a big thanks to Badlex and Sheep for commentating this for us.
And Nim for joining me on commentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy to be here.
You can find me as Risuruuu like everywhere, so that's where I'm at. Probably me. So.
Hee
Hee.
Yeah, and you can find me at Matoi SR everywhere, pretty much, like Twitter, Twitch. You know, I stream this, and casually we're doing Celeste right now, so fun times all around. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, and just shout outs to the Sadix community and the Sacer just events community as well. Just like everybody in the Sonic Adventure series speedrunning community is all wonderful people. And if you want to learn this game, the Sonic Adventure DX Discord can be found on speedrun.com. So
very cool.
All right, thank you all so much. And folks, give us just a little bit of time to set up for Mega Man 6, but we'll be right back with more of Power Up with Pride 2023.